അതിനുള്ളിൽ ആനന്ദ ദീപം കൊളുത്തി പരമാണു പൊരുളിലും സ്ഫുരണമായി മിന്നും പരമപ്രകാശമേ ശരണം നീ നിത്യം ഖഗോള ലക്ഷങ്ങൾ അണിയിട്ടു നിർത്തി അവികല സൗഹൃദ ബന്ധം പുലർത്തി അതിനൊക്കെ യാതൊര സൂത്രമീണക്കി കുടികൊള്ളും സത്യമേ ശരണം നീ നിത്യം.
In a state that was the first to achieve total literacy and set up thousands of neighborhood schools, teaching is a favored profession. This is Tracy Amma's home, 12 kilometers from Kochi. Tracy Amma has spent over 30 years as a teacher working in a nearby school. The teaching profession has attracted nearly all the women in her family. Her sister and her 2 daughters are also teachers. 69-year-old Tracy Amma, who retired 14 years ago, remembers enjoying the interaction with young children and the work-life balance. But there is an unseen dimension to the preponderance of women school teachers in the state. Tracy Amma's son, lawyer and social activist Jolly John, says a woman with a teaching job is highly valued in the marriage market. While Kerala's physical infrastructure and manufacturing sector may have remained stagnant, its marriage industry has grown over the last 20 years.
The dowry system is very, very prominent. So with all these, the supporting industry has been developed. One is gold. Then if you see education, the paramount aim of giving education to a female is thinking that tomorrow she has to go to some family. Male will be taking all kind of big roles. Even in politics you see, in the latest one, the female participation in either party is very less, comparatively very less. Only when in the panchayat, so local self-government, there is a provision of 50% that is given, but otherwise it is not given.
What is interesting is that government schools and colleges do not face the charges of bribery and malpractices. Recruitments of teachers here are by the Public Service Commission. The controversy relates to aided and unaided institutions which are run by private managements. The state's education sector is dominated by private managements, mainly belonging to the church and other religious bodies. It is in the aided institutions that a curious anomaly occurs. Since the 70s, the appointment of teachers is done by private managements, while the government pays the salaries and pension. The government, however, has no control. 25-year-old research scholar Paul Bert Thomas is among many who applied to 2 aided colleges in Thrissur. He was attracted by the improved salary and service conditions.
In the aided colleges, they are demanding donations for teaching post. So unfortunately, I didn't go for that option. So they sold out those posts to some other people for rupees 10 lakhs per seat. The government is providing so much of funding, financial assistance to education as well as to the research wing in India, and we are benefiting from it. We get well qualified, but unfortunately we are not getting a chance to serve back the country. So, and also the foreign universities and foreign countries are eagerly waiting for absorbing such talented people from India. And what happens is brain draining as a result.
At the Cochin University of Science and Technology, other research scholars tell us that bribes are rampant among aided institutions.
For me, it's not possible because I don't have such amount of money. But I know I am qualified, so I hope I will get job. But in Kerala, this scenario, it's very difficult.
I think the logic is pretty simple. If you work the economics of it, or if you work the math of it, say, if you say 23 or 24, and if you have the basic qualification, that is a PG with national eligibility test, I think right now the age of retirement is somewhere in 55. So for the next 30 plus years, you would be getting, say, a monthly salary of somewhere close to 35,000 rupees, I think, which is the base salary for a lecturer. Plus till the time you die, okay, I think you get a very comfortable living.
Posts are auctioned in the name of donations for running costs, since the government pays only a meagre amount for infrastructure and student fees cannot be raised.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.